Welcome back, Rivalers, to another tier list, this time about Season 2.5. I want to thank everyone for checking out all the long-form videos I've done, especially the Primal Carnage video that actually did better than I thought it was going to. And I wanted to quickly just kind of say, there's been a bit of a change on the channel. I've been covering more than just Marvel Rivals, and I want to make it clear that I'm not going to stop doing Marvel Rivals. I just want to kind of diversify and expand what I'm talking about. It gets a little boring talking about the same game over and over and over again, and I found myself really kind of not enjoying playing Marvel Rivals, mostly because of that. Getting that out of the way, getting the app session out of the way. I didn't order the tiers. Fuck. Alright, okay, they're ordered now. So starting with Hulk, I actually just recorded the short on Hulk. I think he's good, but he's definitely not busted by any means. He's considerably worse this season. He unfortunately saw a big drop-off with the new poke meta. He struggles, and the team up got a big nerf, and Namor just got nerfed, so you're not going to see him nearly as much. Captain America is still super good. He's arguably the best dive character in the game. Maybe him or Venom. I think the dive DPS took a big hit this season, but the tanks are still pretty good. Really good at killing your supports, really good at just not dying. I think he's in a better spot now. He's not nearly as gross and hard to go against. Doctor Strange also really strong. Big buffs. He gets his ult a lot now. He's got a lot more damage since the damage fall off got reduced. He's good. I think he had a huge glow up this season. I love Doctor Strange, so I'm really happy to see that he's much better. Groot, also really strong, almost maybe busted, but he got nerfed a lot this season. He's definitely not the go-to tank anymore. I think he's third place. Overall, still really solid. We're getting around the BPs in the tank category. He was a really solid tank. I like Groot. I think he's a lot less annoying now. We're all pretty good. Penny Parker, actually good for once. She's not shit anymore. Her team up's actually solid. If you have a Penny Connoisseur on the enemy team, holy shit, dude. Good luck. You're gonna have a fucking miserable game because this character is actually finally good. It's still not disgustingly good, though. Like, you can't run her all the time. It's arguable who's better out of these two. It's probably Hulk, honestly. She's way more playable. I think Thor is garbage. I might change my opinion. I was hopeful with his changes, but he explodes. This meta is horrible for him, with Hawkeye and Hela being so good, which we'll get to in a sec. He just can't do it. He does a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but when you have Iron Man, or Hawkeye, and Hela, and Storm, and fucking Ultron all up in your ass, like, you're not going to be doing anything in this character except for turbo feeding. Even, like, Flats' video on this, he said, if you think he's bad, you don't play Thor. I play a shit ton of Thor. He's the first character I got to Lord. He's the first character I got to Celestial with. He's horrible. He's worse than he was last season, so don't fucking play this character. Thing is bad. He's not as bad as Thor, but he has a big fall off. With characters like Punisher being really good and Hela and Hawkeye, he just explodes. He's the same problem as Thor, genuinely. He's almost the better Thor. I know they play differently, but they kind of occupy the same niche in a lot of ways, and he's better, and they're both really struggling. Emma Frost, probably second best tank in the game. She got nerfed, which is good. This is who I got to Celestial with now, actually. I got basically there with Hulk, and then I had to, when the season flipped over, I started playing with Emma Frost. Really strong. Her diamond form is great. Her range increase is actually really nice. It's good with poke meta, so I think this was keeping her really relevant, is she can kind of keep up with the poke meta, and she's probably the only tank that has any sort of tools against flyers. Her and Groot are kind of the only ones, and sometimes Doctor Strange. Venom, not bad. I'll put him in pretty good and really good, actually. He's kind of teetering between good and really strong. He's still a solid dive option. I think dive's a lot weaker. I don't think it's unplayable, but dive's a lot weaker because a lot of the dive characters, like the DPS, are not as good. Overall, not bad. And then Magneto's the best tank in the game. He's always been consistently really good, and this is his first time that he's the busted one out of the three. But he's still not strong enough that I think he's going to get banned. To be quite frank, I think this is the weakest tank has felt in a long time, which is okay. When tanks are really strong, it can be really frustrating for a lot of people. I'm a tank main, and I think it's still playable if you play the right characters. I play mostly Emma and Strange now, and sometimes he'll cap. Yeah, I think Magneto is just consistently good all the time. He never dies, and he has a ton of damage, and his ult's really good. Great character. Might need a little bit tuning down. Mr. Fantastic, the unofficial tank. Still my best performing video ever, by the way, which is hilarious. I think he's good. He's fallen off. He's not as good in the poke, for sure. He's kind of the same Mr. Fantastic. He's unkillable if you play him right, and he's really annoying if he's just on your supports all the time and no one's helping. That shit sucks. I have played support into that. I've been playing a lot of support too. Black Widow, good. It's the same thing as I always say. If you get a really crazy Black Widow and you get like the Mantis team up, she runs lobbies, but most of the time she's gonna be average or below average. Kind of meh character. Hawkeye's disgusting. This character, I was playing with Hawkeye the other day. He 3-shot Monster Hulk. Bing, 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 over. Monster Hulk out of his ult completely. And the Luna team up, gross as fuck. I cannot believe they released a team up for him and buffed him to the moon. He's banned almost every game. Good. I hate this character. Hela, I almost even want to make another tier for Hela. She's everything the Hawkeye is, but more consistent. I hate this character so much. I guess she's needed to keep the other bullshit that we'll get to here in a second in check, but oh my god, I hate Hela. I hate Hela. I hate Hela. I wish they stopped buffing this stupid character. She runs lobbies. If you get if they have a better Hela than your Hela on the team, you just lose every single time. Almost none of the tanks can do anything against her. Even like Venom, I guess he's probably the best, but she has an escape tool and she's a stun, so good luck. Iron Fist, I'll put him at the bottom of good. He's still annoying, but he's definitely way tuned back. He's not the permaban that he was at the end of the season. He's overall pretty good. He still does a good job against tanks. And honestly, some of the tanks are good, like Strange, he's better into. We'll see. He might actually move up over time. Iron Man's the glow up of the fucking century. This character's so good. He got a 5% flat damage buff and some other changes. Really, really strong. Meta-definingly strong. I keep saying it's hit scan versus flyers, and we'll see the other flyer here in a second that's really strong. These two are basically like Godzilla and Kong, like fighting it out every single game. It's if you got one or the other, and you're gonna have a miserable time. My buddy, my good friend, he plays a lot of Iron Man. He's been absolutely cooking with this character. We play in like Diamond together. When he actually gets this character and I can support him properly, oh my god, he gets like 50,000 damage, I swear to god. Crazy character. Magic is meh. I never see Magic anymore. I think she's shit. I think she's really bad in everything in the meta right now. It's just not her time. Moon Knight, also shit. Same thing. He gets fucked by all these characters really hard, so it's not his time. Namor, really good. He's definitely not as good as he was last season, but he's overall solid, especially with the Hulk team up. He can still get some good work done. Selak, also good. She got nerfed too, but Dive in general is kind of struggling, but if you're gonna have to run a Dive DPS, she's the only kind of good one right now. Wolverine does not count as a dive DPS. He's a completely different beast. Punisher, this is a controversial opinion. I think Punisher's busted. His buffs are crazy. I've never seen a character get this buff this hard, except for maybe season 1.5 Storm. When Storm got Giga buffed, she was kind of the best, but this character's insane. He pretty much invalidates this character, this character, this character, this character. Like, he's a tank killer, and he's one of the few options that can deal with the flying bullshit. Wanda, I'm gonna put Wanda in good, actually. I played a lot of Wanda. I was doing a Scarlet Witch to unranked to GM. I quit because I bought a house. I don't have time to play on a main account and a second account and make YouTube videos and work a full-time job and like be purchasing a home. I don't have time for that. But now that Strange is better, these two are an actual combo. I think she's like here if she's by herself. This character's better than people think she is. After playing a lot of her, she's totally playable. Maybe actually she might be struggling a lot into this garbage, but I think with the team up, she's okay. Spidey. Oh, what a fall off. He lost his team up, which matters a lot. He didn't actually get nerfed himself. He can't one-shot anymore. I'll put him at the bottom of good for now, just because really, really good Spider-Man players are still going to get value, but he's struggling. Squirrel Girl, meh. I've actually seen a few crazy Squirrel Girls this season, more than last season. I would originally put her, I just realized it says Dawn Play the whole time. God damn it. Anyway, Squirrel Girl, I've seen a couple good ones this season. I think she's pretty good. I would consider putting her in Don't Play, but literally like last night I got rolled by a Squirrel Girl. 50,000 or maybe it's like 40,000 damage, like 35 kills, 3 deaths. Still mediocre compared to everything else. Star-Lord, solid. It's the same Star-Lord. Storm is busted again. So I mean, it's basically, this isn't particularly ordered, except for these two. These are clearly the best two. These two versus it's like these three versus these two. I will get to the other third here in a sec. Storm is disgusting again. And honestly, the team up with Jeff it's gross. I've died a couple times because it just counters support ults like for free. And no one knows how to like actually counteract it. They're like, oh, I can just sit and support ult, including me, by the way. I've done this like 3 times. They're like, I'm going to survive and cloak and dagger ult. Oh god, never mind. Storm's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna put Black Panther in Don't Play. I have actually played against one crazy Black Panther. He killed my Adam Warlock was 15 and 20. It was my rank up game to Celestial, actually. They still lost. He had to switch off of Black Panther at one point. Because I went Emma, and we had Mr. Fantastic, and I was Emma. He couldn't play the game. It was over. He was rolling our guy, and he clearly had, like, brainworms or something. The character's just not good. Maybe I would move him up to meh, but I don't play Black Panther, seriously. He needs some big help. Winter Soldier, really strong. Almost even busted. I'll put him at the top of really strong. What's holding him back is these two characters. I won't put him at top, actually. I'll keep Groot there. Bucky is really good in a certain tanks, in a certain DPS, but he struggles against a lot of what's really good right now. So he's kind of that weird in-between. He is like the best DPS in the game if this meta wasn't what it is currently. Wolverine has had a massive glow up. He's really good again. I don't know what changed. I guess it's because maybe Strange is good again. and Groot is playable. That's probably the big thing. Groot is actually being played. So you're seeing a lot of Wolverine. He's not as annoying anymore. I play a lot of Emma and like Hulk and even Strange. He's not as turbo annoying because he's got some counters, but he's solid this season. Human Torch is good, but he has fallen off hard. I've played with a couple Human Torches. I swear to God, they run down my game every time. People expect him to be as strong as he was, and he's not. And with the hit scan, he's the worst of the main flying DPS for sure. He is not as good as these two at all, in any sense of the imagination. Ultron, the big one. This is a all over the place character because he's brand new. A lot of people put him here. I've seen some people put him here. I've seen some people put him here. Here is my boiling hot take. He's almost busted. I play a lot of Ultron. I think, number one, he's not as bad as the second support as people think he is. If you have a very high damage comp and you're not just punching each other the whole time, he's fine. If you have like 3 DPS, he might actually be really good as a second support. I have finished games, and now the problem with him is his healing is slow, but if you have the right click, you can kind of almost do basically burst healing because you're going to give them overshield, and then it's going to be healing the whole time. He's super strong in poke. You put that fucking drone on Iron Man, you don't lose the game. He's almost impossible to kill by like half the cast. He does ridiculous long-range damage. The thing that's keeping him out of actually busted is Hela. Hela's playable, he struggles. However, he does go up to busted if you have triple support. He's the new Adam Warlock. I think Adam Warlock is not as good as him. His ult's okay. It's good for healing, and it's good for... If you time it right, you can kill whole teams. I've done it. Really strong character. I think people are actually sleeping on him, which is crazy. Yeah, don't sleep on Ultron. Adam, triple res is still probably good, but I haven't seen it. And I know I'm not at the highest rank. I don't see Adam. The only time I saw Adam was that guy that died 20 times, like, actually. So, he theoretically could be better because of the flying guys, but I don't see him. I think he's mid. C&D actually got a bit of a glow up, I think, this season. Nothing happened to them. I said that they were worst support in the game. I don't think that's it anymore. I think they're way better than when I initially said that. Jeff is weird. I have no idea. We're gonna add a tier. We're gonna rage bait Jeff. People are gonna think this means I think Jeff is shit. I don't think Jeff is shit. I think he's good in the right situation, but I don't know where to put him. I don't know if he's really strong or mid. I haven't seen him enough. He kills me every time when he's with a storm. His group healing's really strong. I think he might actually be good, but we'll keep him there for the rage bait. Loki, busted. Second best support in the game, easily. He's always been great. No one seems to play him for some fucking reason. Like, I love it when there's a dive comp and I'm seeing fucking Mantis and like Invisible Woman on my team, and they're bitching like, we're not getting peeled. Yeah, you're not playing the right support, buddy. Luna, also gross. Another character like Hela that they just keep upping. Except I like this character. I like playing Luna, so I have a bit of a bias. But she's really strong. She needs to be toned back. Mantis mid. Mantis might be the worst in the game. Her utility with her damage boost is still probably enough to keep her out of meh. The 3 biggest losers are Cloak and... Well, not losers, but the 3 worst supports are Cloak and Dagger, Adam, and Mantis. And the thing is, if you can get Mantis and Adam together, they both go up a tier. But I think if you want a slow, healing, high damage support, you get to go Ultron. He's undiveable, essentially. And if they don't have like a Hela or Punisher, you're fucking Thanos on the map. Rocket fell off hard. I'll put him at the bottom of really strong. I think his group healing is still great. And I actually think Ultron and Rocket's a good combo, especially against dive, because you're both basically immortal. The only problem is he never looks up, at least the ones I play with. His ult's kind of dog shit now. People just shoot it. I said this early in my tier list last time, and in the buff and nerf video, his ult just explodes instantly. And then finally, Invisible Woman's just really strong. Solid character. Great ult. Great abilities. Great healing. Super good character. I don't see her a lot. I think it's hard to play her, so maybe that's why. But that's it, yeah. I actually think this meta might be more interesting than last. I think this might be a step in the right direction for people. People don't like dive comp. People like playing dumb characters that you can just pick up and immediately start doing well with, like Hela, or Luna Snow, or Magneto. These are, or Punisher. These are characters you don't need to be super mechanically skilled to get good at. Iron Man and Storm you need a little bit because if your positioning's ass, you're just gonna explode. God characters take the most skill in the game. Like, especially the melee DPS, you can't fuck up. You have to play the game perfectly. The only caveat is that you don't have to aim as much. I think the meta's pretty good. I think it's interesting. A lot of the characters I like are not great, but it doesn't matter. I think the game feels a little better. It's a lot more entertaining. I've been playing it more and getting frustrated less, for sure. So, I think great step in the right direction. We have the weird game mode coming out today, too. This will probably upload next week. Or maybe today. I don't know. I haven't been uploading as much. Speaking of, I'll have to pull this up. There's a fucking ad for the Doctor Strange and Penny skin on this tier list. That's funny. Anyway, talk to y'all later.